welcome to new episode of He Said with me, Jackie.
And me, Alize. We are formerly known as Welcome to Warp Zone.
And did you know Papa Pig's mother, Mummy Pig, is pregnant, expecting her third child? If you didn't know, now you know.
That's insane.
I know, but it's a fun fact. How fun is it? Okay, well, shall we just jump to the small talk now?
Yeah.
So how have you been, Alice?
I've been okay. Been trying to sort out my car. It feels like a whole year now.
And tell us about your dogs.
And my dogs. Yeah, I have a couple puppies now. I got like 9 puppies I'm trying to get rid of.
Jesus, I saw the picture of your puppies and they're different colors, isn't it?
Yeah, it's black and gray and white. Some of those gray ones are gonna turn brown over the next few weeks, I guess.
Oh, they changed color.
Some of them. Some stay gray.
My question is, how do they have different colors? Like, even though from the same father?
I think because the grandfather was like a German Shepherd, and that's got black in it.
Oh.
Like it's mixed, because I guess there's like white from the brown, and then there's the German Shepherd, and I guess the pigmentation's just mixed funny with DNA.
That is funny though, because I never thought about like from the same father, but that babies would have like different colors and stuff when they're born.
Well, I guess it just depends on what's a dominant gene, and at this point, everything seems like it can happen.
That is awesome.
I want to see what they look like when they get big, so I might keep one of the white ones.
How long will they settle their own color on their body?
Well, you can already see the ones that are going to change color.
Wow.
So probably by the time they're fully running around, that's it.
How old are they now?
They're about 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks.
Oh, they're still young, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just about time to get the fuck out. Jackie, you don't eat often. Why?
That's why I wanted to tell you earlier when I text you, because I got some funny story I want to say. So for those who don't know that I'm trying my own diet plan, which is very weird, so don't do it. Which is like I eat one meal every second day. So yeah, one meal for 2 days. So I only have lunch and then that's it for that day. And then the next day I'm not eating, but I still drink basically a liquid diet on the second day. And then the third day I will eat again. So it's, that kind of schedule. So I've been doing that for about, I don't know, 3-4 months, I believe. And I also do sit-ups and stuff like that. Like I start from 15 setup each time and I do 3 sets per session and I do 6 sessions per day. So I start with 15 first. And then I'm starting to move up 5 to 10 each week. So now I'm doing 60 sit-up each time and I do 3 sets in each sections and I do 6 sessions. So which end up 1,090 sit-up per day now.
And why are you doing this to yourself?
Because I want to lose weight, so that's what I'm doing.
The borderline eating disorder.
I know. The thing is, I still have the desire to eat. I'm just trying to discipline myself not to do that.
Like punishing yourself.
I know it. No, but I really want to lose weight because I used to be, after work, I walk up the mountain and I run every single night when I was in Hong Kong and working at that time. So I lost weight like really fast. I need to say it's kind of cliche, but you gain your confidence, you feel good, and you look good and stuff like that. You feel your confidence up,
Okay.
Friends and stuff like that said they noticed I lost weight, but I still wear the same clothes, which is like extra large because I haven't buy any clothes during this time. So what happened today is I still wear my extra large t-shirt and shorts. And then I went to a clothing store to buy shoes and stuff like that. So I went in, I look at the shoes and I choose one pair and try it on and stuff like that. It's a sport outfit store, right? So I thought, okay, since I'm here, why don't I just go see what kind of clothes they have? So I picked a couple of really nice sport hoodies. I'm like, okay, why don't I try it? So I picked up like a medium and a large. I went into the changing room. I tried the large. It's a little bit flimsy. And then I tried the medium. It fits. I was so happy. And I tried the shorts as well, the pair of shorts, also medium. It fits me. I'm back to medium size now.
Work for me, dance for me, move for me, shake for me, work for me, dance for me, move for me, shake for me, work for me, dance for me, move for me, shake for me.
Okay, and here is Jackie, with the entertainment news.
Okay, there's a couple of entertainment news, gossip can talk about. First of all, I want to talk about US streaming service are integrating with overseas local streaming platform. They are Paramount Plus and HBO Max. This approach reflects a new business strategy for US streaming services, focusing on launching standalone direct-to-customer offerings internationally while partnering with overseas pay TV platforms to introduce branded hubs within those operating systems. For instance, Paramount Plus is launching its service in Turkey in collaboration with the local media group called BN Media. Paramount Plus will be available on BN OTT, TOD, and BN Connect platforms. When it launches, subscribers in Turkey will gain access to movies like Transformers Rise of the Beast and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, as well as series such as The Agency and the NCIS franchise as well. HBO Max is also extending its service to Australia. HBO is partnering with the Foxtel Group, which is Australia's leading subscription television company. Foxtel currently has 1.4 million residential subscribers, and Max will be integrated with the Hubby app as well, which is the Foxtel local TV streaming app. This means that Australian viewers will soon be able to enjoy popular shows like The Last of Us, and just like that, House of the Dragon, Euphoria, and Peacemaker. Future release including It Welcome to Derry, A Knight of Seven Kingdoms, and a Game of Thrones spin-off will also be available as well. Warner Brothers Discovery premium streaming service is set to officially launch on Monday, March 31st in Australia. This rollout includes content from HBO, Warner Brothers, the DC Universe, Discovery, and more, enhancing the platform appeal to subscribers. So if you're in Australia and if you're in Turkey, you're in luck. Speaking of streaming, the Chronicles of Narnia, directed by Greta Gerwig, is coming to Netflix. However, it's also set to have a 2 week theatrical release ahead of its streaming debut. Not everyone is happy with this arrangement though. Netflix, as everyone knows, is a home streaming service offering audience the chance of watching movies from the comfort of their homes. But as we have mentioned in previous episodes, this policy has significantly impacted the movie industry. Netflix controls the profit of movie release on its platform, paying a flat fee for the film rights. In contrast, when a movie is released in theaters, studio actors, producers, and other contributors often receive a share of the box office revenue. That's why you see so many celebrities promote their heart out when their movie come out in theater. So in 2023, Greta Gerwig signed a deal with Netflix to direct at least 2 films in the Chronicle of Narnia saga. From our previous episode, we have mentioned following the massive success of Barbie, Gerwig pursued Netflix to give Narnia a theatrical release. But at the same time, there was also no confirmation that this would happen at that time. However, last week, IMAX CEO Richard Gelfond announced that the upcoming Narnia film would premiere on at least 1,000 IMAX screens for an exclusive 2 week run starting Thanksgiving weekend in 2026. So 2 weeks later, Netflix will stream the same film, debuting it on Christmas Day. So this arrangement does not make everyone happy. US theater change and various film studios were excluded from the negotiation and decision-making process. For decades, IMAX have partnered with established studios to release some of the biggest holiday titles in theaters. Now with legacy studio and theater change viewing Netflix as a competitor, this exclusive deal feels like a betrayal. Other studios typically provide theater with films throughout the entire 52 weeks of the year. A 2-week theatrical window for Narnia is far too short. And the third thing is, Narnia is scheduled to premiere in theaters during Thanksgiving and will end its run right before Christmas period. This means theaters will lose the holiday time slot for the family film, potentially leading to significant financial losses during the most important holiday season of the year. There's a report details that for November 2026 already have several high-profile theatrical releases, including an untitled Marvel movies on November 6th and Lionsgate's The Hunger Games: Sunrise of the Reaping on November 20th. Disney is particularly upset as it has an untitled animated film scheduled for Thanksgiving 2026, which will now lose access to IMAX screens as well. After the announcement that Rich Gelfand find about Narnia being released on IMAX, Regal and Cinema have threatened that they won't screen Narnia in their theater at all, and they are legally allowed to do so. However, Gil stated that if they refuse to show Narnia in their theaters, he has a nuclear option to ensure the film plays on the IMAX screens. It is unclear what this option is, but sources speculate it may involve a potential deal with the theater chains. This isn't the first time Netflix have experienced with theatrical release. In November 2022, Glass Onion: A Knife Out Mystery has a limited 1-week theatrical run, earning $15 million. An analyst later said that if the film had received a full theatrical release, it could have made up to $300 million. So there's a big difference there. So there you go. If we hear any updates how this battle goes, we will let you know. All right. We have been warned you every week that we always have news about Blake Lively and Justin Bordoni casting drama, and this week there's no exceptions. Last week, we talked about Blake Lively legal team requesting a judge to approve part of their subpoena for phone records, including call and text logs between Justin and his PR team and other employee of Wingwera Studios, the production company behind It Ends With Us, from December 1st, 2022 to the present. This week, we have a ruling from the judge. While Blake's lawyer wasn't asking for the content of the calls or texts, the judge stated that the phone record themselves would still contain sensitive information regarding which doctor, psychiatrist, or even acquaintances the Wayne party spoke to and when. However, Judge Louis Liebman also knows that Blake's legal team could more narrowly tailor their request for phone records. Additionally, he pointed out that Justin's side had not demonstrated why Blake couldn't seek phone information related to non-parties involved in the lawsuits. That said, the judge affirmed that the Wayfarer parties have the right to protect the privacy of their own phone records. Brian Freeman, attorney for Justin Bordoni, since this is a win for him and his clients. In another development this week, Blake Lively has hired a PR crisis manager as her legal battles with Justin Bordoni escalates. This new person will advise on legal communication strategies for the ongoing SH and retaliation lawsuit take place in the Southern District of New York. That PR crisis manager is Nick Shapiro, a former CIA deputy chief of staff and senior advisor to former director John Brennan. Nick launched his crisis PR firm in 2015 after leaving the federal government. If you look into his bio, it said he helped lead the Obama administration response to H1N1 pandemic, the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting, the Gulf oil spill, the Boston Marathon bombing, the Japan earthquake, tsunami, and Fukushima nuclear disaster, as well as numerous cyber attacks, data breaches, wildfires, floods, and hurricanes, and deaths debile from Nick Shapiro. However, Nick Shapiro has had his share of controversy. He was one of the 51 former senior intelligence officials who signed the 2020 open letter stating that Hunter Biden laptop has all the classified earmarks of a Russian information operation. It is common for celebrities to hire PR crisis managers when they involve in legal conflicts, but it is unusual to bring someone with such deep government ties into the case that lack of what political angle. What I think is Blake Lively is kind of desperate to solve this case. So that's why she hired a high-profile PR crisis person to come in. And as far as I know, they have been doing some damage behind the scenes for this case. So we will see how it goes. Okay. 2 celebrities have passed away this week. Michelle Trachtenberg, best known for her role in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl, had passed away. According to law enforcement sources, Michelle's body may have rejected the liver transplant she received within last year, causing complications. Sarah Michelle Gellar paid tribute to her Buffy co-star on Instagram. She said, "Michelle, listen to me. Listen, I love you. I will always love you. The hardest thing is this world is to live in it. I will be brave. I will live for you." Michelle Trachtenberg died at the age of 39 on February 26. 2-time Oscar winner Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and one of their dogs were all found dead in their home after midnight on February 26th. According to the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office, the cause of their death has not been determined. Their body were found by 2 maintenance workers. Betsy's body was lying on the bathroom floor with its prescription pill bottle open at the countertop and some pills scattered nearby. Gene's body was discovered in the mudroom with his sunglasses on at his side. The dog's body was also found in the bathroom closets nearby Betsy's body. Gene Hackman's star in The Hoosiers was nominated for Best Actor Oscars for Mississippi Burning. He also appeared in Crimson Tide, Twilight, and Enemy of the State with Will Smith. So we will see how the autopsy goes and find out more later on. And that's my gossip for the week.
Alright, so let's get to some newcomers.
So we are gonna concentrate on the entertainment news for this week until we hit the main topic, then we're gonna talk about something else. So Newcomers Corner this week. If you're a fan of the HBO show The White Lotus, you may have missed a little Easter egg in Season 3, Episode 2. This could be a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear about it, you can skip ahead for 20 seconds. And in Season 3, Episode 1, Timothy Radcliffe, played by Jason Isaac, is contacted by a journalist asking about some insider financial news he may have been involved in a few years back. Timothy leaves a voicemail for his former business partner, Kenny. So in Episode 2, Kenny finally calls Timothy back, and now we know Kenny is actually played by Ki-Ho Kwan. Ki-Ho Kwan isn't listed in the episode credit or acknowledged in the voice cameo on IMDb, so if you don't know now, you know. And there's news that Oscar Nunes will return as Oscar Martinez in a follow-up series to The Office. Greg Daniels, the creator of the original US version of The Office, is creating and executive producing the series alongside Michael Coleman. He also produced Nathan For You. Previously, Greg mentioned that he felt he had told a complete story for most of the characters in The Office. However, if there's one character he wanted to revisit and explore further, it would be Oscar. There's no further details about Oscar's role of storyline in the new show. However, there's a rumors that the new series may be titled The Paper. The series will be set in the same universe as The Office and will follow the staff as a struggling Midwestern newspaper whose publisher is trying to revive it and with volunteer reporters. The show will have a similar style to The Office, adopting a mockumentary format, and the same documentary crew from Dunder Mifflin will appear in the new series. Sources indicated that while Oscar won't be the center character, he will be part of the assembled cast and has been included in the script since the beginning. So I guess we will see how the story goes.
I've never seen The Office.
It's one of those like a true comedy show for me. For example, Friends for me is a very true comedy show. Office is one of them. Will and Grace also a true comedy show.
Well, I've seen Friends and Will and Grace. I've seen clips from The Office, but I don't know. I didn't watch it when it played.
But yeah, for me, those are true comedy show. Right now, I don't think there's much going on. Besides, some of the HBO comedy show are really good. But other than that, not in like NBC or CW or something like that, you know. So next one. If you are DC fans, this is for you. DC is aiming to release 7 projects a year for the next 6 cycles. They want to have like 2 live action films, 1 animated film, 2 live action shows, 2 animated series. There are 3 animated series have been confirmed, and they are My Adventures with Green Lantern. This series follows Jessica Cruz after she received a Green Lantern power ring, so the story is following her. Superpowers. This series follows a new student Lightning, Flash, Plastic Man, Aqua Girl, Green Lantern, and Terra learning at the school, and the school principal is Martian Manhunter. So that will be interesting. And also Starfire animated series is also announced, but I don't have any details for Starfire yet. But James Gunn confirmed there will be a Starfire animated series coming out. And on top of that, Crypto, which is a short film series, is in development right now. There will be 4 episodes in total, and it will feature the same dog from the upcoming Superman movie.
Let me ask you, Jack, what would you want DC to do? Like, what movie or show, or whatever, could they get a shit ton of more fans from?
I think they need to invest more superheroes movie. I like Superman and Lois, and that's a fantastic TV show. But I think they have a budget issues. And right now, after Superman and Lois is the last DC shows they have in CW already. I don't know any other DC show is on small screen.
You see, that's a good example. Like Marvel, they're bringing back Tony, they're bringing back Cap, they're bringing back, they're bringing Deadpool in. They've got a new animated series for Spider-Man. They've got Daredevil Born Again coming. So anyone who like really followed that Netflix stuff might want to see that, you know what I mean? They're actually trying, which is surprising because I thought they were dead in the water, you know what I mean? I thought their sales were ripped out. So what could DC do? Jesus Christ.
So during DC 2025 press event in February, James Gunn confirmed that a Teen Titans movie is in progress. James said Anna Nogara has been writing the script for a while, so we are expecting it will be still in several years away.
Why would you even talk about it now then?
I know, it's like,
Show me a trailer or shut the fuck up.
no, don't even show me the trailer until it's come out next week. So earlier we mentioned that Lionsgate is prepping a new Hunger Games prequel movie based on Susan Collins' upcoming novels, Sunrise on the Reaping. The book is set to hit market on March 18 this year, and I've already pre-ordered the book a while back. Lionsgate also announced that the movie is scheduled for releasing on November 20th next year. See? But what I want to concentrate on this segment is that there's a new Hunger Games play coming out. The Hunger Games on Stage is set to debut on October 20th this year at the Canary Wharf Theatre in London's financial district. The production wants to deliver an immersive experience, so they are staging the play in a round venue with a capacity for 1,200 audience members. As for the seating arrangement, instead of labeling area A to Z, the seating areas are named after the districts from the story, ranging from District 1 to District 11. They have been prepping this play for over a year alongside a world-class creative team and Lionsgate. They have posted some behind-the-scenes footage online, and if you are interested, go have a look. This looks like an action-packed play. Tickets for the Hunger Games on stage will go on sale at 1 p.m. GMT on Thursday, March 27 this year. You can sign up for the priority access to ticket and receive updates at www.thehungergamesonstage.com. The Hunger Games novel franchise has sold over 100 million copies worldwide, being translated into 52 languages, and spawned 4 Lionsgate movie that grossed an impressive $3.4 billion at the global office. So, teaser. So this week teaser, the first teaser for Fear Street Prom Queen is out. The movie is based on R.L. Stine book series, marked the 6th installment in the Fear Street movie franchise. The story returned to a shady side where an ancient evil has been whacking the whole town and murdering people for over 300 years. This time the victims are a group of teenagers prepping for the prom night. Lizzie, the main character, begins receiving threatening notes and starts to question the trust she places in her friends. R.L. Stine, who also wrote Goosebumps series, Goosebumps is also airing now on Hulu with David Schwimmer in it. You can catch the Fear Street Prom Queen on Netflix starting May 23rd. And the teaser for Another Simple Favor, the sequel to the 2018 A Simple Favor, has been released. This time, Emily Nelson, played by Blake Lively, is getting remarried to a wealthy Italian businessman. And Stephanie Smothers, played by Anna Kendrick, goes to Capri, Italy to attend the wedding. We can expect plenty of murder, betrayal, and twists and turns in this sequel. In addition to Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick, the cast includes Andrew Randolph, Elizabeth Perkins, Alex Neville, Henry Golding, and Allison Jennings are also in it. Another Simple Favor premieres on Amazon Prime Video on May 1st. Other trailer, we have Shrek 5 teaser is out. The movie is coming out December 23rd, 2026. And the Rehearsal Season 2 teaser is also out. It is coming back HBO April 20th. Trailer, we have Nicole Kidman's Holland. Trailer is out. This is kind of like the Stepford Wife story. Nancy Van der Rohe, who played by Nicole Kidman, she's a teacher and a homemaker, thinks she has a picture-perfect family and living in a perfect town, Holland, Michigan. One day she discovered nothing in their life is what it seems. You can watch Holland March 27 on Amazon Prime. The Surfer trailer is out with Nicolas Cage in it. Live action Minecraft trailer is also out. Movie coming out to theater on May 2nd. New trailer of Death of a Unicorn with Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega, and Will Poulter are also out. This movie is coming out April 11. The Parenting with Lisa Kudrow trailer is also out. Control Freaks, Sacramento, The Assessment, The Ballad of Wallace Island, number 1 on the call sheets. The Audrey Children trailers are also out. What's in theater right now? We have Last Breath, Riff Raff, My Dead Friend Zoe, Superboys of Meligano, Attack of the Titan, the movie, The Last Attack are in theater right now. On video on demand, we have Hot Eyes. Amazon Prime, we have Smile 2, Picture This, Power Book 3, Racing Karen Season 4. Netflix, they have SAG Award, The Electric State, a sci-fi film starring Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt set in the retro-futuristic past where a teenage girl searches for her missing brother. This movie is out on March 14th. Chaos Dimension Murders are also out in Netflix. On Hulu, we have Hellboy the Crooked Man. Paramount Plus, we have 1923 Season 2, Bar Rescue Season 9, and Rumors. Peacock, we have Suits LA and The Americas. HBO, we have Heretic with Hugh Grant, Sophie Hatcher, and Chloe East are in it. Others, we have Beyond the Gates at CBS and Reagan on Stars, and that's it. Newcomers for this week. Next we're gonna have topic of the week, and this week we're gonna talk about Pokemon Presents. Let's say, have you watched Pokemon Present this past week?
Yeah, I watched it.
So they have several announcements and we're gonna talk about it. And Pokemon Day was in February 27. Is the days that the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games released in Japan that day. So their first announcement was Netflix series Pokemon Concierge is a stop-motion animation. New episodes of Pokemon Concierge are currently in production, with the second season expected to release in September 2025. We are expecting some introduction of new Pokemon and exciting guests arrive in the upcoming season. Have you watched any of this stop-motion animation series?
No, Concierge, no, but I've seen the thumbnails pop up on my YouTube.
It's quite impressive how they make it because we don't have a lot of stop-motion animation. What do you think of stop-motion animation?
I like it. I like Wallace and Gromit, and I like Team America. Was it?
It was R-rated stop-motion.
It in primary school and high school because
Wow, you were at high school.
yeah, because you show your parents to come in, it's like it looks like a kid's thing.
For me, I'm not really a stop-motion animation fan. I heard good things about it. Okay, so season 1, the first 4 episodes are available to watch for free for a limited time on the official Pokemon YouTube channel. Catch them before Sunday, March 9th, and you can watch all those 4 episodes for free. And second announcement they have, which is for Pokemon Go New Tour Unova. The Pokemon Go Tour Unova is a global event, kind of took place already on March 1st and March 2nd. And I'm not going too details for this because it's already over, but they did introduce a legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem in raid battles. So I hope you guys catch some of those. And I think I got a shiny White Kyurem in the game. Do you play Pokemon Go?
I used to.
And then you got bored?
Pretty much. I feel like because I was just in the same place, I was just going to the same gym and the same spots every day, and it felt like so routine-y, and I just got bored. Man. I don't know.
You know what? I first played Pokemon Go when they released in US, right? So I actually downloaded the US version of the Pokemon Go on my cell phone. I was in UK at that time. So I downloaded the game. I don't know what the heck is going on. So I just opened the app, keep walking. Like, where's the Pokemon? And I saw some sparkle thingy from some bushes like in the game. And I thought, would that be Pokemon? And I keep tapping this, nothing happened. And then later on, I just realized that because they haven't opened in UK, so there's no Pokemon. But I need to say, after the Pokemon opened in UK, it was crazy because at that time it was so difficult to find Pikachu. When I saw Pikachu like 3 or 4 in the morning, I went outside the house. I ran out, literally running outside the street just to catch Pokemon at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, Jackie.
And the third announcement is Pokemon Master EX. They introduced us May Champion and Shiny Prime Kyogre. Brandon, also a champion with his shiny Primal Groudon. You can play Pokemon Master EX on your cell phone as well. Do you play Pokemon Master EX?
Also, I used to stop.
The next one also a mobile game. I also did play a lot when it was in the beginning, but it's a Pokemon Cafe remix. So they announced there will be a apple-based menu item appears in the game called Appleton Fruitilicious Jelly Soda. You can complete this event starting Friday, February 28th, 2025 this year, which is to choose either Flapple or Appleton to join your staff. And starting February 28th, Paquetito, Fucoco, and Crackly will gradually become available in special Sweet Outfits pack. If you log in now, you can have a Pikachu in his sweet outfit to join your staff. And if you log in for 3 days straight, you can get Eevee in a sweet outfit to join your staff as well. Next one, I don't think you played the game, which is Pokemon Sleep. Have you played Pokemon Sleep?
No, but I've heard of it.
I got the device with the Pokemon Go Plus Plus because you can pair that up with the Pokemon Sleep and you can sleep and catch Pokemon. But I don't know. I don't want to turn on my phone and put it under my pillow and sleep. I know it's a conspiracy, but I also don't want brain cancer.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that appealing, does it?
So, Pokemon Sleep, they introduced Cresselia versus Darkrai is coming soon. You can download Pokemon Sleep on iOS and Google Play Store. So if you are interested, go download and hopefully you can catch those two legendary Pokemon. So the next one would be the announcement for Pokemon Unites. They have announced 3 new Pokemon gonna join the game. And honestly, I think you know those 3, right?
So there's Suicune, which we already know. If you play the game, you know it's been like on premiere, it's coming, and then they showed us through the animation. It's Hollowware, so it's first Hollowware. That looks cool. And then there's Raichu, Alolan Raichu. Sorry, the surfing one. Because Pikachu doesn't evolve, so this is the first and only probably Raichu we're gonna get.
Yes.
And then Alcremie, that's the last one. Didn't expect that, but gonna be interesting to see how that works.
Yeah, that's the only surprise one for me, actually. Suicune event is out right now, as Alice said. You can get a Suicune license by earning 1,000 Suicune coins, or you can get a really nice Suicune Hollowware for 1,500 Suicune coins. I think I'm halfway there with the coins. I think I got to 500 and something coins. How many did you get so far?
I've got like 107 million.
You don't collect every day, or what's happening?
I mean, I don't roll the dice all that often.
Man, you need to do that. It's time limited. And Alolan Raichu will be in the game in April, and Alcremie is coming soon, and we don't have a date yet. They also talk about the remote stadium is return in ranked match that will be happening later on. First to 500 mode is also here. You can unlock the arrows technology for special effects by scoring points. This technology gives you special abilities such as extra energy, take less damages, score instantly, and more in the update map. I like this 500 scoring mode. I think it's really fun. The EOS technology thing is similar to what they have in the China normal match, which is the rank match game, actually. They use that on rank match instead of 500 mode. What I didn't like is Remote Stadium is suddenly also in ranked match. For me, it doesn't make sense because it's kind of go back to where we were. Instead of having a new map to celebrate something new and play something new, we go back in time, which doesn't make sense. And also, I heard a Sprago said about if people training for the ranked match for competition championship, and now they need to play the old map, so it's quite difficult for those championship players. I prefer the new map right now, so I'm not sure about that. The next announcement is Pokemon Trading Card Games Pocket. They are showing off some new card art and the Arceus EX card with its theme booster pack
Oh yeah.
called Triumphant Lights. This event came out already. You can obtain special booster pack guarantee included at least one card of 4-star rarity or higher. Available from Thursday, February 27th to Wednesday, April 20th, 2025 this year. There are special missions with exciting rewards also coming from February 28th to March 27 as well. So if you're a fan of Pokemon TCG Pocket, then don't miss this. And the next one is Pokemon Trading Card Games, which is the normal one. They show off the Mega Lucario EX card with Mega Revolution and Mega Gardevoir EX card with Mega Revolution as well. Mega Evolution is coming this year. So if you're a big fan of TCG, you may need to spend more money on this. Next will be Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You can receive a case for your Rotom phone by entering code S book cover all cap for Scarlet's case and code V book cover all capital letter for Violet case. You can only receive the Scarlet case in Scarlet game and Violet case in the Violet game. Mass outbreak of red, green, and blue color Pokemon event is held from February 28th to March 20th, 2025 this year. You can see more shiny during this special mass outbreaks as well. There are 3 Terra Raid battle events is coming out. A Mighty Masquerada events on February 28th to March 6th. A Mighty Scarlet Dodge event from March 7th to March 13th. A Mighty Quackable event from March 14th to March 20th. They also announced more Pokemon that will appear in the future in the game as well, so look out. The next announcement will be Pokemon Champions. Pokemon Champions, it is coming to Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android. This is a new game focused on the Pokemon battles from the core Pokemon game. This is an online game. You can battle with people around the world, and Game Freak is the developer for this. You can connect this game with Pokemon Home and transfer from Pokemon Go and other Pokemon titles in this series. Okay, the last announcement they have, which is the Pokemon Legends ZA. So this game is based on a city called Nomia City in the Kalos region. In the presents, they show us like you can climb up the building and running on top of the rooftop, and you can even jump in the air or slide in the air, that kind of thing. And Nomia City is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon can stay at the same place. Nomia City redevelopment is being managed by Questatico Inc., who run by Vinny and Jets are the CEO of the company. The city also set up some wild zone for Pokemon to live in. You can find all these zones within the city, and that's where you're gonna catch Pokemon, which is kind of weird to me. When they show up those wild zones, they also have a coffee shop nearby.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's kind of like you don't catch a tiger, a lion, or something in Cougar Park. You know what I mean? They also show the 3 starters Pokemon. They are Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. What do you think of these 3 starters?
I really like Tepig. I wonder if they're gonna have different final evolutions. Oh, we'll see.
In the presentation, they say the hotel you're gonna stay in is run by a character called AZ with his partner Eternal Floret, and you will see that Pokemon in the game as well. Okay, so if you look at the battle gameplay they show in the present, they use real-time battle instead of turn-based battle this time. You can command the Pokemon to attack, and you can throw the Pokemon to catch them whenever you like. Or you can let your Pokemon to weaken the components, then catch them. So it's kind of similar to Arceus. During the battle, you as a trainer can guide the Pokemon the direction that you move to avoid the attack from your enemy Pokemon. So you need to watch your timing when to attack the other Pokemon as well. In the game, you can also use Trainer's Keystone resonate with the Mega Stone held by the Pokemon. Then that Pokemon can do the Mega Evolve. This Mega Evolve will unlock new power according to the percent. So yeah, you can enlarge them and attack the components. Pokemon Legends ZA coming out late 2025.
Alright, so hit me with that music news, Jaggy.
First music news, Drake has officially cancelled his current show in Australia and New Zealand. In a statement, he said due to a scheduling conflict, 4 out of 16 of Drake's sold-out shows in Australia and New Zealand will be postponed. They are actively rescheduling and will add more additional shows. As for now, they don't have the new dates yet, but all tickets for the affected show will remain valid for the rescheduled date. Refund will also be available for those who prefer them. But he reminded his fans that these shows are all sold out and any refund ticket will be re-released for sale in the future. The new album Replay by Cynthia Erivo is out, and on its first day of release on Spotify, it reached 214k streams, so that's quite impressive. Do you guys remember 8 years ago when the Fire Festival in the Bahamas was a disaster? Have you heard about the Fire Festival?
Yeah, I think everybody's heard of the fucking Fire Festival.
You know, they did a great job with the promotion, right? And that's why people fall for it.
Yeah, of course. It sounded amazing.
And yeah, a lot of people bought all these expensive tickets because it was marketed as a luxury concert event. And in the end, when people arrived, they find out that tents at the event wasn't set up. You literally need to build your own tent and carry your own matches from one place to your own tent. I mean, if you were lucky enough to have built one at that time, you can place your matches. But if not, you're gonna, you slept under the guy, basically. Fans who asked for refund for the 2017 Fire Festival ended up not getting one because the festival found that Billy McFarland went bankrupt. And guess what? The Fire Fest 2 is coming soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
the fuck?
You heard it right. Billy McFarland is branding the second festival as a comeback for himself. This time, Firefest 2 will take place on Isla Mujeres off the coast of Mexico from May 30th to June 2nd this year. Firefest itself will handle primary ticket sales, and SoldOut.com will handle all secondary sales. Lost Nights, the festival's producer and operator company, will also be associated with Firefest. The president of SoldOut.com, Andrew Hendrick, confirmed that the company guarantees refunds should the festival be cancelled. In a statement, Andrew said, all proceeds from Fire Festival ticket sales on SoldOut.com are held securely and will not be settled with Firefest until after the event has successfully taken place. Tickets for Firefest 2 range from $1,400 to $25,000. They are also advertising a $1 million package for 8 people, which includes luxury villas, a private yacht marina, and a private jet to and from Cancun. No guest has been announced at this point. Billboard notes that 2 of the largest booking agencies for music festival reported that no one from Firefest or Lost Nights have contacted them. So, will you spend that much money on the festival? There's no information at this point, honestly.
I'm not trusting none of that bullshit. So
I haven't seen any Fire Festival advertisement yet, not from YouTube or TV. In my opinion, it's very difficult for them to come back because based on the first Fire Fest, how they, they even have a documentary, how they felt the whole thing. And this time, they don't even have guest lists to promote this festival. It's very, very hard Okay, new music out this week. For single, we have Safe Word by Halsey, We Play by Cynthia Erivo, Love in Real Life by Lizzo, Sorry I'm Here for Someone Else by Benson Boone, Combo by Hot Boy, Classic Girl by Gunna and Turbo, Chemistry by Gigi Perez, Pretty by Jake, Telling by Karen Agina, and One Republic. For new albums this week, we have Alter Ego by Lisa, Go Getter Special Edition EP by Issei, Helium by G-Eazy, and City of Clowns by Doreen Davidson. And that's my music reports for this week. Next, we're gonna have Rapid Fire, and we're gonna tell you all about discounts.
From Fanatical, there's Resident Evil 3 with one or more games is $12.99. On Fanatical, build your own Capcom bundle. You can add more games to save more. The Jackbox Party for Steam code is $16.49. And from PlayStation Network, Hades is $9.99. RoboCop Rogue City is $8.99. Grounded is $23.99. PlayStation VR 2 is getting a permanent $150 price cut. Starting in March, PlayStation VR 2 MSRP will be $399.99. On the Nintendo US eShop, Pentiment is $9.99. Quake and Quake 2 Enhanced Bundle is $5.99. Sonic X Shadows Generations is $37.49. Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble is $24.99. 2 Point Campus is $19.99. Other discounts, California Fire Relief Bundle is $10. On Itch.io includes 422 items including Tunic, Octodad, Dadliest Catch, Minutes Fun Racers, Skatebird, and many more. And on Amazon, Jet Set Radio for Steam available for $7.99. Crazy Taxi is $7.99, and Night Dreams is $9.99.
And as for free, in Pokemon Unite, you can get the temporary license Suicune by entering the code Pokemon Day 25 all in one word, all capital letter. Mages of Mystralia is free on Epic Games Store right now. Purchase a ticket to a Minecraft movie in the US for opening weekend on April 3rd to April 6th to receive a code for one free Minecraft in-game jetpack via Fandango. As for DLC and subscription, PlayStation Plus March essential titles, we have Dragon Age The Vanguard, Sonic Colors Ultimate, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection. Last chance to get US PlayStation Plus essential February titles. They have Payday 3, High on Life, Pac-Man World Repack. And if you don't want to miss it, you need to claim it now. Cowboy Bebop available on Fortnite item shop as well. And that is the rapid fire for this week. Next, final thoughts. The reason we didn't put a lot of gaming news for this week episode because I kind of grabbed out of the last minute to do the podcast with me. But next week we will have more gaming titles. We are trying to do some weekdays contents as for video contents, but it's kind of tough. But we are trying to do something different in the future, and hopefully we can do it soon. And that's my final thought for this week. And we will see you next week.
Every time's gonna make me what you want. Good and times gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Good and times gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna.